All right. We are live. See if anybody shows up. What's going on, everybody? This is your official Classic Physique 2023 live stream. And you guys are going to have to bear with me because this is my first live. And I was late for some of the initial call outs, or sorry, the initial individual routines in the first call outs because honestly, I was training. So that's the way that goes. He needs to see my room. So, trying to get this worked out, guys. I'm still working on my new studio setup too, and it is going well. But yeah, there's still more to work out. Let me know if you guys can hear me all right in the chat. But we do have the individual routines happening right now in the classic physique division. It's been uh, it's been a lot of really good competitors so far. 35 competitors in this lineup, you guys. So quite a few competitors. So they're just going through the individual routines now. Now, this is a big improvement from last year. I will say that. Last year there was what 50 competitors, I think it was. Just man, it was just way too many, you guys. This year, it seems to be better. It seems to be a lot better when it comes to the amount of competitors that they have. So that's good. That's really good. We already saw Urs Kalasinski come out, and I mean, he was looking much improved. Urs really hit the mark this year. You know, that weight increase, man, really served him well compared to everybody else. I really think that this is going to serve Urs the best. It's pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. You guys hear me okay? Just let me know in the chat if you can hear me all right. Seems to be okay on my end. Some really good classic competitors. If you guys haven't purchased a live stream yet, I encourage you to go to olympiaproductions.com and get the live stream. I think, to be honest, I mean, is it a bit pricey? It is. Yeah, it is. But I mean, the Olympia comes once a year, you know? So I don't know if you guys heard, though, the Arnold Classic actually announced, Arnold himself announced that the live stream for the Arnold this year is going to be free of charge, which is pretty ridiculous. It's funny because he actually announced it the day of it was yesterday that he announced it, which was the first day of the Olympia, where presumably most people would be buying the Olympia live stream. Now, in Canadian dollars, that was actually closer to $100, which is kind of ridiculous when you think about it. But here we are, here we are. Not much we can do about it now. So I am really looking forward to seeing, some of the guys in this lineup. It's going to be interesting. Seabum looks desert dry. Yeah, he does, doesn't he? Yeah, he does. Oh, perfect. Raymond Jones, what's going on? Good to see you, man. Thanks for being here. I'm still working on the studio, dude, but I wanted to get something out for you guys. I really wanted to get something out. I was actually late jumping into this live stream because I was training. Good excuse, right? Well, this competitor here, something is going on with his trunks. I'm not sure what it is. It's odd. Definitely odd. I'm not sure which competitor this is that's currently on. He's from Spain, I think it was. Bob will say his name here in a second. From in the back shots, it was a weird look for the trunks. Really weird look. Hard to describe actually. It was just like flat. Eduardo. Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. Samuel Paquin from Canada, good Canadian. Yeah, rocking the man bun as always. Now this guy, he was making some noise earlier in the season. He's got a really good physique. He's I think he's got some more size that he needs to gain, but you know that X frame is really good. Yeah, that front double, you know, is really really good. Conditioning wise, he definitely has some work to do there. I think he should be training, and I don't know how much he trains his abs, but it looks to me like the abs really need some work as well, and that can go hand in hand with conditioning. Let's see him from the back. Pretty good calves. Pretty good calves, I think. Yeah, overall development, I think he could be working on as well. But good posing. I think he's good with his posing. Takes his time, like we saw from Derek there yesterday, Derek Lunsford in the Open. Not didn't take as much time as Derek, but definitely that just allows the judges to really see you in the poses, right? Oh, Jae Hong. Oh, now this guy I was looking forward to seeing as well. Today is the day of reckoning for Wesley fans. You're 100% right. I can't wait to see Wesley. I mean, you know, I've been covering Wesley like crazy, right? I man, I can't wait to see what Wesley has in store. Way too many competitors. Some guys might end up overlooked. Yeah, you know what? But it is a lot less competitors than it was last year. Thankfully. Thankfully. Last year it was like 50, you know? It was man, unbelievable the amount of competitors they had last year. So this is a big improvement. Jae Hung Park looking great. Conditioning looks really good. Good posing. Really good posing. Although he's working some weird angles, you know, where he's down bent at the knees and one leg straight, things like that. But he holds the poses very well. I think he's rushing through the poses just a bit. And you see that from a lot of guys. Like, I don't know, maybe he just gets too excited to be up there, or he doesn't think he'll get all the mandatories in. And, you know, well, he kind of didn't there. German Pascal coming up next. Really tall bodybuilder, really tall. Let's see what he's going to bring to the table. Good conditioning, good size, good front lat. Really nice. Got lots of detail in the quads. Like really, really good. Good separation in the hamstrings and glutes. He's got one like really big striation in the chest and the side chest. That was different. But good physique, man. Really good physique. Good detail in the back. Hamstrings pretty dug out. Needs some more calves. He could use some more calves. And him being a taller guy, he looks like a taller guy. You know, he can probably fill out a bit more of that frame. So, but overall, yeah, good shot for the he did you know the one arm up abs and thigh. Not bad. Not bad. Damian Patrick up next from the USA. Good size through the upper body. Let's see how he's looking. Good front double. Good front double. He's got a fair bit of conditioning coming through in the quads there. Good physique overall. I think the upper body might be just slightly overpowering the lower body, but not bad. Not bad at all. Wesley equals OG classic. Stuff today is different. Yeah, you know what? He really does embody the golden era of classic physique. And that's why I really, really love Wesley's physique. You know, I've said it before and I'll say it again. I really think that Wesley Vissers could easily someday be the standard of classic physique. Easily. Does he need some more time? Maybe. Maybe more overall size. Marcus Airy. Okay. Let's see how he's looking. Moving right through the classic physique competitors. If you guys are just tuning in, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We're just going through the individual routines of classic physique right now. And yeah, these guys are there's some good competitors so far, even guys that I haven't heard of. It's hard to keep track with classic. There's so many shows that happen in the open, or not in the open, but there's so many shows that happen throughout the year that are really just classic physique shows that don't even feature not just classic, but that don't feature the open. There's a lot of classic shows, so there's a lot of opportunity for guys to qualify. 35 competitors in this classic physique lineup. Guys, I really haven't eaten today either. It's I'm running on about 4 hours of sleep, scoop and a half of pre-workout that I did before I trained, and well, here I am. Here we go, you guys. Ramon Dino coming up. Here we go. Let's see it. He has showed nothing to us pretty much this entire prep. We've seen nothing from Ramon. So let's see. Oh yeah. Okay. Conditioning wise, he does look pretty good. Striations through the chest are there. The abs are definitely in. Ramon's looking good. Couple of back shots. The glutes are fairly well striated. Not a lot of separation in the hamstrings, I don't find, but the back is wider, I think, from what we've seen previous. Good shoulders. He's great with his posing. I think his posing has improved a little bit from what we can see. I'm not really sure if we're seeing a ton of improvements from Ramon, though, from what we've seen previous. I think I've actually seen him better conditioned in the past. His conditioning is good, but I do feel like I've seen at least as good versions of Ramon Dino in the past. Now, Terrence Ruffin, we've seen big improvements from Terrence Ruffin this year. I'm expecting him to be, honestly, top 3 this year. I really am. Now, let's see how Terrence is. Yeah, man, really, really good separation in the quads. Really, really good. That vacuum is excellent. His posing, of course, spot on, absolutely spot on here. Just getting into the back shots. Good separation in the hamstrings, glutes. A lot of detail in those back shots, man. A lot of detail. Good width, good X frame. Especially for a shorter guy, like he does very, very well. Like he'll be very comparable in this lineup. Oh yeah, just as good as what we've seen this season. He won the Dubai Pro and qualified for the Olympia, and yeah, he looks fantastic. Especially this is especially nice to see after what happened to him last year. This weight increase just allowed him to do really well. Now, Mike Sommerfeld. This is a guy that wasn't even on my radar last year until he placed top 5. And he was man, the death face he had going into this show, and it looks like the conditioning is improved from what we saw last year. He's got a really, really good front lat spread, really good. Oh, yeah, conditioning from the side is definitely in. I'd say he's got some more thickness in the lats. Yeah, definitely better. This is definitely a better conditioned version of Mike Sommerfeld. Back shots. Yeah, oh yeah. He's really holding his poses for a good amount of time as well. Yeah, he looks good from the back, definitely. A lot of good detail in the quads. I think I'd like to see a little bit more conditioning through the upper body, but he really does have a very well suited physique for this modern era of classic. He's good. He's good. He's got really, really good posing. Yeah, he knows that front lat spread is his pose too. He did it a couple of times. Good for him. I think he'll be fighting for top 5. Terrence, the lighting and backgrounds are horrible this year as well. It was very distracting last night during prejudging. Now the 212 last night, man, terrible, terrible. The lighting on the live stream was just awful, you guys. I couldn't believe how bad it was, to be honest. The open guys, it did look better. I don't know what the deal was there, but Yeah, it was bad. Terrence is definitely in that running for a top 5 finish, no question. Oh, yeah. So if you guys are just tuning in, we are currently going through the individual routines for the Classic Physique division. Thank you for tuning in to EP09. I appreciate you guys being here. My studio is still a work in progress, but I did want to get on here and give you guys some live commentary because this is a very exciting Classic Physique division. The entire Olympia here, although we are absent of some of the more notable names in Open, you know, Classic is delivering. Now, next up, we have Fabio Junio. And, you know, this is a guy that took second place in Dubai. And to be honest with you guys, I mean, he's good. He's got a good physique. There's no question. But this guy is just not classic. He's not. He is a bodybuilder. He has the structure of a bodybuilder. And that's just the way it is. Some guys are very well suited for this division. Some guys, although they have great physiques, just aren't. And I really think that's the case with Fabio Junio. Like I said, he's good and he's conditioned here. He's got great width from the back. He's the size factor is he's going to be one of the bigger guys in this classic lineup, but he just doesn't have those classic arms. He doesn't flow like a classic competitor. He's a bodybuilder, man. He's in the wrong division. And that's not a bad thing. Especially given the fact that if he was to go 212, he could be that much better. I don't know what he weighs now, but even if he went open, you know, I think he could do well. All right, here we go, you guys. Wesley Vissers is coming on now. Let's see it. Let's see it. One of my favorite classic competitors for sure. Oh man, Wesley is on, you guys. He is on. That conditioning is fantastic. I think, has got more definition in the legs here than what we saw when he won the Europa. Definitely more than Dubai. Took third place at the Dubai Pro shortly after he won the Europa. And yeah, oh yeah, the striations to man, I can't say enough. He really hit it well in the front shots there. Checking from the back. Yeah, really good in the back too. Could use a bit more separation in the hamstrings and the glutes, but it's not about that when it comes to classic nearly as much. The striations through the chest and shoulders, though, I mean, undeniable, man. This is a guy I want to see pushing for a top 6 spot this year, and I think that he earned it. He took 8th place last year, and he really is just he's the embodiment of that golden era. Yeah, good showing from Wesley, really good. Yeah, I can see some of the problems with Wesley's posing. I could see why you would think that it's a problem, I guess I could say, right? He doesn't necessarily open up enough, but like when he hit that most muscular, he could look at opening up a bit more, even like he could widen out more through the lats. I definitely agree with that. But man, just his overall structure and the way that he flows through poses, and I mean using some of those more golden era poses as well that you don't see a lot of guys doing. I really enjoy Wesley's physique and the way that he does his presentation. Could he open up more? I do agree with you. I do. Black patron. I appreciate you being here, man. It's like you should watch the Arnold teaching that small guy and pumping iron on repeat. That's exactly what I was just thinking. I didn't want to say it though, but yeah, you're right. You're right, man. So hopefully we see him pushing for a top 6 spot here. Moving right through classic physique individual presentations. Gabriel Santanelli, I think he said. There's so many classic competitors. Like I was saying earlier, you guys, it's hard to keep up with them all. 35 qualified competitors in classic. Gabriel's pretty good though, I gotta say. He's got good separation through the quads, good conditioning overall, good vacuum, really good biceps. But he doesn't seem like he has, overwhelming size for the division. This is a good classic physique. Could be holding his poses maybe a little bit longer, but I mean, overall, man, not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah. Yeah, good shots in the back. He's got a good level of separation in the hamstrings and the glutes for classic. I don't think that you should see as many striations in classic as you do in, like, the open or 212. It's not about that. You still got to be separated, but it doesn't have to be like that hard, grainy, like out of your mind, insane striations. Christopher Zeller from Germany, another competitor that I'm not overly familiar with. I got to get something for this backdrop, man. Like I said, this studio is still a work in progress, but I was too excited. I wanted to get on here and I wanted to get you guys something out for the prejudging for classic. Let me know if you guys are enjoying these live streams, and I'm going to improve upon this for the. Yeah, I could get a green screen, absolutely, and I think it's going to be in the works because I mean, yeah, this is all just a work in progress. But I am enjoying it. I hope you guys are too. Dino's legs were disappointing in my opinion, looks flat. Yeah, I don't think that he looked as good as he has in the past. I don't. It's unfortunate, but yeah, I don't think that Ramon Dino had his best showing. All right, here we go, guys. Chris Bumstead coming up. Let's see it. Chris Bumstead. Let's see it, you guys. Let's see it. What's Chris bringing to the table this year? His updates have been pretty much unbelievable. He's been looking like the undeniable champion in everything he's been putting out. First impressions, that front lat spread, that's his shot, man. Chris looks bigger than he did last year. I think he's got bigger legs, more separation in the legs. The biceps look good. Yeah, there was some rumors that he maybe had a bicep tear earlier in the prep. I did a video on that too for you guys that were following along, but it wasn't a tear. Chris is Chris is on point here, man. He's definitely on point. Hamstrings and glutes are on point. Super wide in the back, man, and the biceps look really good from the back too. Yeah, Chris is on. Trying to get the crowd going. That abs and thigh, another monster shot. His vacuum's really improved. Wow, really improved. That's very impressive. Chris Bumstead, ladies and gentlemen, three-quarter turn back double bicep, classic Arnold pose. Love it. Most muscular, like that's who we kidding? Every shot is Chris's shot. Yeah, Chris nailed it, man. Chris nailed it. I could see some people saying that he could be a little bit better conditioned, but for classic, honestly, I think it was spot on. What do you guys think? For you guys that are watching along. Yeah, that side chest on Chris is ridiculous, man. It really is. I think let's see what you guys got here. Davey Addict, what's going on, man? I see you in the comments all the time. Don't think I don't see you. I see all you guys. Conditioning is hard to tell with the lighting this year. Everyone looks slightly washed out. Well, at least it's consistent. At least it's consistent. So we can say that. All right, they're going to start bringing everybody out now for the first call out, and then we'll see where these guys go. I'm going to say that Chris is going to be, of course, in the middle of the call out. Urs is going to be right there with him. Ramon, of course. Terrence, I think Terrence is going to be standing next to Chris before Ramon Dino. I'm going to call it right now. Wesley, I think, I hope he's going to be in there, and Mike Sommerfeld. That's going to be my top six right there. Michael DeBull did look good too, but I think he just conditioning is great, but I just think that some of these other guys might beat him in overall structure. Lazo Corrali, I think you'll see him in the second call out with Michael DeBull. But look, we won't get ahead of ourselves here. Let's keep it going. Branch Chin Kang. I don't know. I didn't see Branch Chin Kang if he was here or not. Yeah, another day at the office for Chris is right. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I hope Wesley gets sixth too. I really do. Yeah, who do we want in the first? Bob knows who we want in the first call out. Come on, Bob. All right, first call out. Breon. Man, I don't know why I completely forgot about Breon. Probably because he should have went to 212. But who do we got? We've got Kalasinski, Michael DeBull. He did make the first call out. Good for him. Breon Ainsley's there. You've got Ramon Dino. You've got Chris Bumstead. And they've got Terrence Ruffin. All right. Well, that's your top six, you guys. That's your top six. Okay. Okay. So they've got Chris in the center with Ramon. You've got standing next to Chris, starting with the front double bicep. Let's see it. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. You know what? Breon actually looks really good. I mean, he was looking good leading up to the competition, but he does. He looks good. Side chest, monster shot for Chris Bumstead. Absolutely monster shot. Back double. This is going to be Chris's pose, but I'm really intrigued by Breon right now. Even though he's to the outside of the call out, I think he's making a good statement here. Michael DeBull looked really good in that shot too. Chris and Ramon are kind of getting a little bit throwing a couple of little elbows in there. Let's see it. They're making them do the back double again. Okay. Yeah, Ramon's got long arms, dude. Yeah, Michael DeBull and Breon look really good in this shot. But the X frame of Chris just, undeniable. Undeniable, you guys. Breon definitely should be up there. And you know what? You're right about the golden era. There were a lot of different physiques. Man, Chris's vacuum is much, much improved. Favorite classic pose? Michael DeBull's kind of in a weird spot there doing the three-quarter back double bicep. You can see the difference between him and Chris right there. That was kind of a weird angle. I think he could have did that better. Okay, so first call out looks like they didn't move anybody around. Actually, they said that they're going to get to everybody back, but they're giving the competitors a chance to go backstage and towel off in between, which is I don't remember seeing that in the past. Honestly, I mean it's good. I think in one sense. In another sense, you should be showing up, ready to go and not necessarily having to go towel off or whatever. But no, okay. Second call out. Okay, we've got Wesley did make the second call out. Mike Sommerfeld is right there in the second call out as well. Branch Shin Kang, some of the notable competitors here. Yeah, Wesley could definitely open up more. They're going to move him to the center. Okay. Yeah, Branch Shin Kang is in the center. Wesley's getting moved around. Yeah, Wesley got moved into the center as well. That's good. And you're going to see Mike Sommerfeld move over to the other side of Branch Chen Kang. So you've got Branch Chen Kang in the center, you've got Wesley to one side of him, and you've got Mike Sommerfeld to the other side. So this is going to be a good second call out. Hey, what's going on, Krishan? What's up, dude? Yeah, Wesley and Mike are awesome. I think you'll see Wesley moved into the center. Yeah, I was glad to see Michael DeBull in the first call out as well, man. I was pretty happy to see that. I think hers looked good. I don't think he was as improved as what we were, expecting from some of the updates that we saw. Conditioning wise, I think he could have had a little bit more. All right, moving into the side chest here in the second call out. Branch Chen Kang in the center. Then you've got Wesley and Mike Sommerfeld off to either side. Yeah, Wesley's the tallest guy in this, man. And he looks good. He does. I'd like to see him move to the center. Just, they don't necessarily need to move him to the center, but I would like to see it because I'd like to see him next to Mike Sommerfeld. Branch Chin Kang was having a little bit of trouble holding that pose for some reason. And you know what? Actually, Mike Sommerfeld didn't look like he had as much detail in comparison to Branch Chin Kang or Wesley, from what I could see. Yeah. Good, really, really good abs and thigh from Wesley, too. That classic pose. Yeah, Mike Sommerfeld hitting hitting that front lat spread, looking good. This is a good second call out. Wesley is switching with, who's Wesley switching with? Oh, no, no, no. Okay. Wesley thought he was getting moved to the end, but yeah, 33 back at the, yeah. Okay. 33. I can't remember his name. He was pumped that he was getting moved next to Branch Chin Kang, but no. Wesley just got moved to the center, you guys. Wesley just got moved to the center. Branch Chin Kang and Mike Sommerfeld. He's right next to them. I'd say Ertz is top 3. Yeah. Oh, that's Jay Hun. Sorry. Yeah. Thanks for Sean. Need you here, bud. Where is Branch Chin King anyway? Anyway, I need a bigger screen. All right. Let's see it. I'd like to see Wesley next to Mike Sommerfeld here. You can really see the conditioning in Wesley. Mike Sommerfeld, he could use a little bit more conditioning. That Jae Hung Park looks good. Yeah, he hit that back double better this time for sure, but these guys got to spread out a bit. Okay, moving into the abs and thigh, I'd say Wesley hit that vacuum. Yeah, there it is. Good pose. Really good separation in the quads. But Mike's got good separation in the quads too. Yeah, that classic pose for Wesley. I actually think that he's better in the 3/4 turn back double. Just it's the rib cage for Wesley. That's the thing that gets me in the pose that he chooses. Or doing that classic Arnold poses. Like I said, the 3/4 back double by is a really good pose for Wesley. Okay, they're moving Jae Hung Park off to the side of Mike Sommerfeld now. They're keeping Wesley in the center. Yes, Branch Chin Kang is qualified for 2024. Like I said, I'm running off of 4 hours of sleep here, you guys. I'm doing my best. Those black socks suck. What black socks? I don't know what black socks you mean. Let's keep it going. Oh, Mike's knee-high socks didn't. Oh, yeah. I get it. You're right. They are pretty ridiculous. Yeah, you're right. I never really noticed, but yeah. Thinking about his updates, you're right. Okay, second call out. It looks like he got Wesley Vissers at the top of the second call out, which is what I wanted to see. I want to see Wesley battle for that sixth place call. Like I want to see him in that sixth place, man. Bringing out the third call out now. Like I said, 35 qualified competitors, you guys. So this is going to be a bit of a long one. I see Junior Jaworski there. He's close to the center. I really like his physique, man. You know, I think he's been better conditioning wise in the past, but that's one of the thing about the weight cap increases here. Some of the guys may have been pushing for Laszlo Corrali. I think I see him there as well. I really think that the potential is there for some of these guys to have put on the extra weight, but maybe not being accustomed to that extra weight could have sacrificed a bit of conditioning is a possibility. I don't know. I think that's Laszlo Corrali. But yeah, it looks like Junior Jaworski's just a little too smooth monsoon. Shout out to Mark's Max Muscle. I think guys get overlooked when it's too many competitors. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right, Krishan. It's better than the 50 that they had last year. That's for damn sure. But it is still a lot. It is still a lot. Too many. Too many. And I understand about Wesley's torso as well. I definitely do. It's the rib cage is what really throws off Wesley when it comes to some of the shots. You know, when he gets into some of those side shots, I find that it can affect him. He can hide it effectively too, but he doesn't always do that. You know, he doesn't always do that. All right, third call out is on right now. If you guys are just joining us, we've got the Classic Physique division doing the comparisons right now. We're looking at the third call out, and yeah, these guys are on, man. A lot of them are. I think Junior Jaworski's getting better as he continues to pose. Okay, they're gonna move a couple of guys around here. 30 and 14. Okay. Okay, Laszlo Corrali got moved out of the center. He's just off to one side now. I'm not sure who the guy is in the center, number 30. I like I said, it's hard to keep up with the amount of classic guys, man. Yeah, I look, Wesley is one of my favorites. There's no question. Yeah, absolutely no question. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying the content here. Like I was saying earlier, this studio's a work in progress, but once I get it going, man, I'm telling you guys are really, really going to enjoy it. Okay, moving on to the favorite classic pose here for the third call out. Yeah, I think Laszlo Corrali got better as these rounds went on as well. Okay, so they're letting the third call out exit the stage now, but they were told to stick around. So moving into the fourth call out here, you guys. Fabio was in the center. That's right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That guy should just move on to bodybuilding, man. Whether it be open, whether it be 212, doesn't matter. He should be moving on. I really think he should be moving on. He's good. You know, he's a good bodybuilder. He's got the structure for bodybuilding. That's how I see it when it comes to Fabio Junio, man. Yeah, he should be in 212. I absolutely agree. I absolutely agree. And I was saying earlier, I don't know what his weight is, but if he's anywhere close to it, consider the open. I think he could do well in the open. That guy with more, more overall size and doesn't have to hold back in conditioning, man, he could be dangerous. He could be dangerous. Okay, fourth call out here. Matt Grego. Okay. Now, Matt Grego is a guy that I was following all this season. I really, really enjoyed Matt Grego because this guy, he did 5 shows this year, man, to qualify. Four or five. He was on a warpath, I'm telling you, coached by Chris Aceto. And he was actually told after the New York Pro that he has the potential to be the future of this division. He's a young guy, and he's got a long way to go when it comes to really filling out for this division. But he's got the potential. You can see it. His conditioning is pretty good here. He is in the center of this fourth call out, and this is his first Olympia too. So he's got some work to do, but he's willing to do it. Decent width from the back, but he could use some more width and some more detail overall. But like I said, this has been a long season for Matt Grego. Really long season. Despicable Me, what's going on, brother? Rumors are Hattie and Derek switching to 212 next season as open is too big for them. Yeah, imagine that. Yeah, imagine that. Yeah, Matt blowing up on TikTok. I'm not on TikTok. I'm not even I just don't do TikTok. You guys can find me on Instagram. Follow me at on Instagram, EP09. And obviously subscribe to the channel if you guys are not subscribed already. Appreciate everybody being here. Now, fifth call out is on now. Yeah, they let everybody go off the stage. Everybody is off the stage right now, it looks like. So I guess guys can go back and get toweled off or touch up on tan, whatever it is that they need to do. It's good. What do you guys think of the backdrop here? I'm interested to know because I remember last year for Classic, it was like that bright blue/white color, and it was all like lightning bolts and electrical. Like it was terrible, honestly. It was last year. It was terrible. Yeah, cap this at 25 people. Even 25 is a lot, man. Um, but it's a popular division. I don't know what else they could possibly do. I don't know. 35 is a lot. 50 was just last year was just, man, way too much. Yeah, 25 was being generous. Well, look at what we have in the open this year. We had a lot of guys drop out, but what is there, 17 or 18? I didn't think it was unreasonable. I thought it was a pretty decent amount of people. It seemed it was the perfect amount this year. You're right, it was. It was a good amount. If you guys are just tuning in, they're just finishing up the classic physique comparisons. The last call out is just leaving the stage now, fifth call out, and they're going to bring everybody back out to see if there's any further comparisons. They're bringing back out Breon, Michael DeBull. Urs is coming back out. Yeah, Terrence is coming back out too. Ramon and oh, wait, not Ramon? Did he just say not Mike Sommerfeld? And Wesley Vissers. They don't have Ramon. Okay. Yeah. Go on back, Ramon. Goodbye. You're in the top two, probably. Now, what is this the battle for? This, I think that presumably puts Chris and Ramon in first and second. So this would be the battle between anywhere from third, fourth, third to eighth. This is a weird call out, man. This is weird. Breon's in the center. They're gonna switch guys around now. They're gonna put Urs in the center. They're moving Breon out to next to Terrence Ruffin here. Wesley is right next to Urs. Oh, they're switching Wesley to the outside of the call out. They're putting Michael DeBull next to Urs Kalasinski. I think they're going to work this call out, man. Yeah, this is a weird call out, isn't it? I also think that I think that Ramon being in second is from where I'm sitting questionable. But let's see Wesley. Let's give Wesley that chance. I'm glad they are giving him that chance. Mike Sommerfeld, I think, could have been honestly left out of this one. Just the structure is there, the frame is there, the conditioning for Mike isn't there. Is it better than last year? I think a little bit, but he looks like he's actually starting to fade a bit to me. Still got good separation in the glutes, but I think that the quads are going to be, what really tell me what the current shape of Mike Sommerfeld is. So they're keeping everybody where they are, just going through the back shots now. Back double bicep. Breon's got a lot of detail in that back double, man. Yeah, a lot of detail. So does Terrence. I really think the back double goes to Breon. I think he got Terrence right behind him. And honestly, I like Wesley in the back double. Like I think he was third in that. A lot of separation in the quads for Urs. But I was expecting a better package from Urs. I think that Breon might even be able to edge him out, honestly. It's possible. Yeah, it's definitely possible. All right, favorite classic pose. Let's see it. Yeah, see that shot for Wesley again. You can see he does the vacuum, but you can very predominantly see the rib cage, and that's something he should be trying to hide. The 3/4 twisting back double. I'll say it all day, man. Okay, they just moved Breon next to Urs Kalasinski in the center. Come on, move Wesley. I'd like to see Wesley switch with Michael DeBull and stand next to Urs, man. Let's see it. Come on, let me know if you guys want to see it. Yeah, I think Urs is moving down too. Wesley definitely top six. Yeah, I agree, man. I do. Yeah, I don't disagree about the vacuum. I would like to see both, and I think you should see both. I mean, you're supposed to be looking for ab development, but you know what? Tell that to Keon Pearson. Oh man, funny. Keon was the deserving winner. Don't get me wrong. All right. Moving to the back poses again. Let's see it. Yeah, Breon is really good in that back double, man. Really good. And I still I still got Rough Diesel right behind him. Here's takes a little look over to see how guys are looking. Yeah. Yeah, the detail in them quads is good. Yeah, I think Wesley Vissers is going to beat out Mike Sommerfeld this year, and that's awesome. That's really good to see. Now, was Wesley going to beat out Michael DeBull? Now, that is an excellent question. Breon's fighting for a top 3 spot here, man. Big time fighting for a top 3 spot. And you know what? If he gets top 3, he'll come back again next year. I think if he was 4th or lower, then you might not see him again. But man, he's on, dude. He is on. All right, so that's the call out done. So that was the battle between 3rd and 8th. And I really think that Breon has a real shot at 3rd here, man. Here's your top 2, guys. Here's your top 2. Ramon Dino and Chris Bumstead. Let's see it. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, Keon can win a couple more 212 titles before he considers going into the open. Breon versus Urs for 3rd? Yeah, definitely, buddy. Definitely. All right, let's see it. Let's see it. Here we go. Here we go. Chris Bumstead versus Ramon Dino for the title. I'd give the front double to Chris. I do want to be objective here, though, honestly. I do. Fairly comparable, but Chris has a bigger arm in the side chest. Ramon's kind of giving him a little poke over there, trying to throw him off his game. He can't throw Chris Bumstead off his game, man. Ramon's got good width in the back, but just you're seeing a little bit more from Chris Bumstead, man. That structure of Chris is just undeniable, dude. Ramon keeps trying to give him little pokes, but Chris is not having any of it, man. He is in the zone. Yeah, see, both of these guys just crunched down on the abs and then did the vacuum. That's proper. Favorite classic pose. Yeah, there you go, Chris. He had to get in that 3/4 turn back double. Love it, man. Okay, they're going to make him go through it again. Let's see the front double. Neither of these guys are fading. I'll say that. I think Ramon is actually maybe getting a little bit better. Chris is right on point. Now the side chest again. Yeah, there's more separation from Chris in the lower body. It is comparable, but Chris is harder and grainier through the arm, man. Back double. Let's see who brings it. Actually, yeah, Ramon did get better. He did. I think he actually. No, I don't want to say he's got bigger legs from the back, but he compares very well to Chris, man. Very well. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, Chris is way too dominant in the back double. There's no question. All right, let's see it. Favorite classic pose for the title. Come on. Let's go. Well, prejudging, but yeah. Ramon did get a lot better as things went on, man. All right, you guys, that concludes the prejudging for the 2023 Classic Physique. That was awesome, you guys. That did not disappoint. I gotta say, you know, Breon was great. I was surprised. I gotta say, but ultimately, I mean, yeah, you guys, this is going to go to Chris Bumstead. There's no question. This is going to go to Chris Bumstead. I think you've got Chris in first. I do think that you're going to see Ramon in second. Yeah, you've got third place. I'm going to give it to Breon right now. Honestly, I am. Terrence is right behind him. Fifth, I think the judges are going to give it to Michael DeBull, but I think you're going to see Wesley crack that top 6. And I think I'm forgetting about Urs. So yeah, I got to go through this again. No, I'd say you got Breon in third. Then you're going to see, I think Terrence Ruffin is going to edge out Urs Kalasinski. Then you're going to have, Rough Diesel, I think. After that, man, between Michael DeBull and Wesley, I do think that they'll end up giving it probably to Michael. But hey, who knows, man? We still got the finals to go through too, right? So we'll see how these guys show up if there's going to be any improvements. It's a bit of a shame that Breon didn't get a chance to compare to the top two. I agree. I don't know why they didn't put. I think Breon did more than enough to get compared to the top two here. More than enough. He was well improved. It just goes to show that that weight cap really did make things more, competitive for some of these guys. Chris was saying the entire time that he really didn't need it, and it was really for all the other guys is why he feels like it was even put in place. But I don't know. You guys let me know what you think of the Classic Physique prejudging. Like I said, I've got Chris easily in first, and yeah, for second, looks like the judges have Ramon. And third, fourth, fifth, and sixth, I would say that you have Breon. Then I would say that, yeah, I hear you, Krishan. I'd say you've got Breon that's fighting for third. After that, I would probably have Rough Diesel. Then you're looking at Urs Kalasinski, and then, man, sixth place is a battle between Michael DeBull and Wesley. So we'll see who ends up battling it out there at the finals. You don't think Terrence is close? Really? I think Terrence was fantastic from the back, man. He was really holding his own, dude. The prejudging is done now. Yes, the prejudging just wrapped up, and they're moving right into the to the men's physique division here shortly. So, you guys, that is the Classic Physique prejudging for the 2023 Mr. Olympia. I appreciate all you guys joining me on the live stream. I'm going to make some adjustments here to my setup because, like I said, I jumped on here pretty quick just to get something out for you guys. And yeah, I'm going to go get a video done as well. I appreciate it, brother. So thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. And I'll be back. I'll be back later today. We'll do another live stream for the men's open. And yeah, you guys, I appreciate you not minding the backdrop. I mind the backdrop because, I try to give you guys the best quality of everything that I possibly can. I'm not sure when the finals will be, but I'll put out a reminder when I find out when the finals are, and try to get you guys some advance notice so you guys can sign in. So thank you guys for tuning in. I'm going to end it right here, and we'll see you guys here soon. We still got the men's open, for the finals tonight. Going to be a fantastic show. We'll see that battle go down. We've still got the finals for Classic Physique, for men's physique. Men's physique is going to be a battle this year too. Appreciate it, Davey Attic. Thanks a lot for tuning in, you guys. And everybody else in the live stream, thank you for being here. We'll do this more. We'll definitely do this more. So we'll see you guys back here. Stay tuned. We'll be back soon.